Yo, let's go. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta be great before it's too late. They yelling champ. Gotta stand like a stamp. Gotta move and according like a band in the camp. Yeah, you know I'm about to blow. I know they hear me everywhere I go. Like everywhere I go, I'm a champion. Yeah, I know I'm a champion. Every city I go, I will blow. Oh, you better know I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. You go with the flow, I go with the blow. Stand like a fan in the crowd yelling, oh. Put your hands up if you're in the crowd. Oh, a champion like Michael Jordan. I know you hear this like a recording. Make it rain, a champion like it's pouring. I did enough to win, like this is my moment, it's important. Can't sleep, no snoring. We shootin' like we Jordan. We trying to get it done like a girl getting a plastic surgeon. Been down, keep up on searching. Like a treasure chest, fortune. Let's go in, we 4 to 10 to make the win. Everywhere I go, I'm a champion. Yeah, I know I'm a champion. Every city I go, I will blow. Oh, you better know I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. Champion. Tired of losing, I had to win like Tom Brady. In the game, one blow like a fusion. Losing was confusing. I can't win, they still hate me, confusing. Abusing, exclusive, excusing. Lift up, we moving next game. Point, we still shooting. Kobe in the half, so amusing. Iris in the fourth quarter, we use like a gear. Stuck in the car, we cruising. Winners all here, we ain't choosing. Refusing to lose, it's like a Donald Trump in the news. Choosing to admit the truth is like a bunch of lies. Fire in the booth. Win. Like a court case, the judge is still choosing. We the winners, like LeBron James, the first ring. Yeah, you know you snoozing, and I know you losing. He was so smooth with it. You don't know, 'cause we gotta go. Yeah, win it, run up. If you win it, everywhere I go, I gotta win it. All I know is I'm winning. No matter about it, yeah, I'ma win. Yeah, I'm a champion. Everywhere I go, you better know. Oh, every city I go, I'm gonna blow. Yeah, you know, I'm a champion.
Yo, what's going on, squad? Y'all know what it is, man. This is your boy Blaze Hunter, Ninth Wonder, Blaze It Up Radio official. But you know we here with Catch a Vibe Radio, Wildin' Out Mondays, and this episode is the true essence of Wildin' Out Mondays, because I got somebody else that matches my Wildin' Out energy. You feel me? SeeReal, what it is, G.
What's happening, yo? SeeReal, man. What's going on with everybody?
Yeah, man. Hey, look now, y'all don't know. If y'all don't know, not only is this man a rapper, he do his thing on the mic. This man is also funny as hell. You feel me? All around entertainer. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna ease on in. We're gonna jump right into some simple. How did the name SeeReal come about?
Everybody always asks me that, man. SeeReal really came from so back in the day, I always had so many names, man. I had I can't name all the names, but it came to the point where, I was chilling with my cousin in the car one time. His name's Matthew Sparks, right? Rest his soul. He actually passed away. I'm not going to go into all the details because it's private. But we were sitting there smoking in the car, and he's like, yo, you should call yourself Tyreal. First it was SeeReal, and I'm like, he said, well, you got to pick one. I was like, man, I like SeeReal. The name SeeReal came from because the way I see different vision, I honestly see how people are right away, and it's like people be watching me all the time, but I be watching them right considerate, and I know right away that person is not real just because they're not being real with themselves. SeeReal is basically being real to truly who I am. If I say I'm gonna call you, I have to call you. that's representing, because everybody should be real, but a lot of people just don't know how to be real. And when they get someone like me in their presence, they're like, they're not used to that. They're like, how?
Yeah. Yeah, man, I get that. So obviously, but being real and seeing things the way that you see and living the life the way that you live, it comes with a bunch of people that's gonna hate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So let's talk about some of that criticism, the hate of, you know, people not being able to take. Because a lot of people, they want phony. Let's be real. Some people don't want nobody to tell them like it is, call things like it is. You that type of person to do so. So
honestly, for me to actually become that, I had to get that from somebody real. Somebody real, like, you know what I mean? They're no longer around me no more, but people said it too much. I got some people in my corner, like one that would say, I'm gonna say my cousin Clifford. He really went to the point and broke it down. And my cousin Josh, you know what I mean? You know, he literally told me, he's like, yo, if you're gonna do this, man, you know, you gotta be real with yourself and stop worrying with everybody else, man, so much. And from it just like made me so mad when that happened, but it's like, it's real. And I had to come to suck it up and be like, okay, you know, this is what they mean, because they've been through that cycle. So then they understand, like, you know, what it is about being real. You know what I mean? Because they went through a pattern where they had so many people in their life. And it's like, you literally got to focus on your element to go to the next level. And a lot of people just don't know how to take criticism. I was one of them. I'll be honest. I never knew how to take criticism. I got it so much. The last time I was in a thing, they were like, oh, that's trash. And I was like, I was cool. I didn't even flip out. But before I would flip out, I'm like, yeah, you're hating. It's not really you hating. It's just people telling you the truth. That you can be better than that.
Yeah.
And just the way they come off sometimes, it throws people off, right?
Exactly. So are there any bridges that may have been burnt in the past that you wish that maybe you could take back now that you see things in a more, you know, mature light?
100%. My mouth was too big. Like, for real. I talk too much shit. You know what I mean? And I regret that. And to actually be honest and real with myself, that, you know, I was a big talker. You know what I mean? You know, I wasn't a doer. Now I'm a doer. Since I turned 30, when I was 29, I really started moving. 30 is when the element happened. You know, I was always saying, oh, I knew all these people. Now I'm very quiet about it. You know what I mean? I don't really say that. You know what I mean? I got caught up into that type of life where it is really real, where the people that actually know people, you ain't never going to hear them. They just put out shit. You know what I mean? So I learned how to move in silence and be quiet a lot of shit. Like, I'll say I got a music industry, but I ain't gonna say who it is. I ain't gonna be like, oh, yo, he knows this person and that. You know what I mean? Because I did see you had a, you know, song with Warren G, but I didn't go, oh, yo, brag about that, because nobody's gonna respect you if you do that.
Facts.
It's like when they find out that, okay, he did a song. Wow, I didn't know he knows this person, and he's so humble. Humble gets you places. If you're still cocky and confident, and don't get me wrong, I am cocky. And I'm confident, but I'm to the edges. I always simmer down and be like, yo, I gotta be humble, because it's not the right thing. Nobody's gonna, like, a lot of people do it a lot. I see in the industry, they get very cocky, and then somebody big comes on, say like Busta Rhymes came in.
Yeah.
He will humble niggas.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, man, that's dope, bro. So you did just say that you're 30, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do something for you that nobody did for me. You feel me? And this right here is shade being thrown at all my people, all my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to have my back. Welcome to the Dirty 30 Club, sir. You know, the club where, you know, back and body aches and pains come from out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Man. Nobody wanted to let me know that out of nowhere I could be walking and damn, the hell, and it go away.
Especially the worst part is when you get up in the morning and Cat Williams said it best. Oh my God, what the hell just happened? You know, your back just out of nowhere just starts hurting.
Yeah.
The extra 30 minutes that you're supposed to get up turns to 40 minutes. And then you look at the time like, oh shit, I should have got up.
Exactly. I'm gonna give you some tips, some things that'll help you navigate, through these glorious years. Because the when you hit 30, that in between 30 and 40, that's our prime years. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody tell you different. In my prime years, we had the best of our best selves, but that also come with the BS. And one of those things I feel like I can share with you, because we both guys. When you got pee, now the pee, the urine becomes disrespectful. Normally, throughout your life, I'm sure throughout the last 29 years, you got to pee. It's like, damn, you got that warning, your body warning. All right, shit, you get the dancing. It gives
I
you
just
some
put this
warnings.
up
Now,
because this is what people need to know.
this,
I drink a lot of water.
this it's really gonna get you. This what it do. So this the tip. Normally the pee do this. Let you know it's coming. Let you know it's coming. Oh, you still ain't go pee. All right, we here. Now it's gonna do this. So out of nowhere, you're gonna be chilling and damn.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I went on the toilet one time and I sat down. Next thing you know, I'm sitting there, okay, doing whatever, just chilling. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? What the? Oh shit!
Yeah, bro. So I want to let you know, ain't nothing wrong with you, bro. That's just what comes with being a part of the prestigious Dirty 30 Club. That's all that is, bro. That's all that is.
Will creep up on you, man.
Heck yeah. All right. So when did you first get into music?
When I was in elementary, this guy, his name is Sharali Muhammad, if you ever sees this, because we made our first song and we ain't had no car, nothing.
Yeah.
We ain't had no girl, no nothing. And then we had, what do you call it? Just a vision.
Yeah.
We made the song called Rolling Spinners. We recorded off a voice recorder.
Okay.
And everybody in school was like, yo, what the, and people were with it. But it's like, we wasn't really saying nothing. Like, we wasn't had no bars, no lyrics, we were just having it fun. And after that, I was like, man, I could do this. But it came with, learning how to accomplish, be better at music. The most important part was with music was I didn't know how to rap at all. I was always a funny ass dude.
Yeah.
So when you came with you being funny and rapping, people are like, you gotta do one or the other. And I was like, well, there's DCO Fly, there's Jamie Foxx, you know what I mean?
Come on.
I got older and I said, you know what? I learned how the algorithm works, right? And I started putting up more of my comedy. And my music will go in my story so I don't fuck up the algorithm. But I got another page for my music.
Yeah. So
I made it like, I didn't lie, but my last interview was like, I'm not doing comedy, I'm not doing this just to, throw people off, because eventually I'm gonna come up with an album and they're like, what the fuck? Because at the end of the day, it's like everybody believes you. Too many people that say something, so it's like you got to come to the point where you want to do what you want to do and say fuck it. Because people are gonna always say you can't do this and that, do that, because they're not capable of doing it themselves. So why would they want you to do it?
Come on, man. Best advice I got, rest his soul, the homie Aaron Carter. I got to do a tour with him 800 million years back. We did a couple tours in the North Florida area, and one of the things that he said to me was because he know that I rap, but I also did some engineering and also did like drawing or whatever. And he was like, don't listen to people that say put all your eggs in one basket. It's like God gave you the ability to do all of them. You just got to figure out a way to package it. And the kid gave me that information, and of course, as time went by, and now in social media, I follow that. You know what I'm saying? Like. Some people know me for, interviewing and hosting. Some people know me for like the morning show. Some people know me for the bars. You know what I'm saying? I got people who know me for the comedy. Some people know me in the wrestling world. Somebody know me in the children's book world. We're doing it all, but none of it is clashing with each other, because I'm at the end of the day, I'm me regardless. So my personality shows up in the music. It shows up here, it shows up there. So,
Yeah, because it goes in with you because you're an entertainer like me. So it's like entertainers usually be like, it can be like you either, viewing people for the news, making people laugh, making music, engineer. Engineer not too much, but kind of, because you're still in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
It's the entertainment industry, and that's why people know. Oh, like I had a homie. He was like, "Oh," he's like, "Well, if you get radio play, you gotta make sure that you're the best." And I'm like, "No, that's only when they pick people. Then they say, okay, we want this guy or this guy who's
Right.
gonna win this. Whoever's a better rapper. If you want radio play, you can just pay for that shit. I've done it multiple times. It's
Come on.
very easy, but it's you gotta know your resources. Who are you going to put yourself on a radio play? Now I'm not gonna toot my horn, but I got a lot of people that hit me up every day, and I'll say one person that hit me up. I ain't gonna say his name. Hot 97 FM has hit me up multiple times with 3 or 4 of them employees. And people are like, oh, I get them all the time. I said, this is what they do. Some of them are, playing around, but some of them are very serious. You just gotta get to know one. Like they're very serious. And people are like, well, how does your music keep my hearing like that? Once you know the algorithm and how everything works, you're golden. You know what I mean? And then here's the thing I'm gonna say. People are like, oh, you shouldn't pay for followers, and I'm like, there's a way you can pay for followers, and I'm gonna admit it, I did it. What the hell? Like, it's the algorithm. It puts you on the algorithm. But when people, I'll give some people some game. When people look at your page, they're going like, oh, he got a lot going on. They start following you. Yeah. The algorithm mixtures up. Then where it comes to the point that all these followers turn into real followers.
Exactly.
Because you have so many.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ones that are.
Let's dive into that, because I feel like people should be educated. Like these services, like a lot of people are like, oh, all curse those bots and da 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 da. It's a means to an end. It's the way that it's supposed to be used. It's not supposed to be used for you for the rest of your career and your whole career to use bots. At the end of the day, so many people are on these platforms. Therefore, you know what I mean? If you want to be able to survive in this ocean, you know what I mean? Or even be noticed a little bit, like you said, utilize one of these services, but utilize it in a way to where, all right, that it gets you in the door. All right, I need this. Like, for example, I wanted to promote, they won't allow you to, do like the swipe up or the things in your stories if you don't have at least a certain amount of followers. All right, found the promoter, handle that, get me to the threshold, and then you got to take it from there. So there was plenty of times that people would ask me about it, and I wouldn't tell them against it. My thing against it is always, don't use it as your end all be all. Don't go as far as to let me buy comments and let me buy the likes and the views. That's where they mess themselves up.
Never buy comments, never buy views, never buy likes. Followers are all right.
Yeah, the other stuff, it'll really jack you up. And this is what a lot of people don't understand. I challenge any of you, go to your Instagram and go to anybody. I'm gonna use one of the biggest names. Go to Drake, click on his area where it says followers, and look at a lot of those followers. You're gonna see a whole bunch of Indians, Muslims, and fake accounts. Nicki Minaj too. You're gonna see a bunch of go to some of their posts. And go look at some of the posts, and then on likes, click on likes, and look at some of the people who like the comments. Yes, they're superstars, so they're gonna get a bunch of them, but they're even using those to make sure it keeps up the status quo, it keeps up their algorithm. A lot of them are doing the same.
All started exact like that, man. I tried to play. This one guy was like, I don't ever say name ever. That's disrespectful. But he was like, yo, you're calling yourself SeeReal. You can't buy followers. And I'm like, you're not even understanding how the algorithm works. That's the thing. You know what I mean? And it's like, anybody that sees this is like, fuck, he actually kept it real. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, wow. Like, I didn't know he actually did that. And that's like, I never bought no followers. Now I still get people asking me to buy more. And I was like, no, I have enough. I don't need no more. It's like I got almost 30,000. You know what I mean? Now it's like people just follow me. Now if I want to go up to the next limit, what I'm trying to do is get like I didn't see you a lot. I do the same thing. It's posting viral videos.
Yep.
And then people will go. See, people are so gullible. They won't like none of your shit, but they'll go on and like and say someone fighting and square it up. They'll go like in a comment. Yep. And I won't leave no comments, no nothing. I'll hit and like the comments. That's what I usually do. You know what I mean? I've been trying to get away from commenting because people get to assess with that. So then
Yeah.
I'll go post a video, and the next thing you know, this video gets more attention because they're looking for more of this stuff.
Come on.
Like one of my guys from Cali told me, the most you put it up there, the most you're gonna get out of it. Because your followers, your views, they start at 1,000.
Yeah.
Next year they'd be at 10,000. Next year they'd be at 50,000. You got 100,000. Then you got 1,000,000.
Come on.
That's how it's done.
Yeah.
I just give everybody the game. So it's like,
hey, look, man. Because we're giving y'all all these gems right now for the free. We got to pay bills right quick. So we're gonna take a nice, quick little word from our sponsors real quick. So hold on, Catch a Vibe Radio. Yo, we offer a 1-month radio rotation on Catch a Vibe Radio. Those singles spun in the club by DJ P-Town and DJ Chuck Fresh. And also an interview on Catch a Vibe Radio with your boy Blaze Hunter Ninth Wonder. And that ain't all. Also, you're going to get radio play on Blaze It Up Radio. 6 plays a day and be added to the mainstream and independent power mix. 7 plays on Catch a Vibe. 6 plays on Blaze It Up. 2 plays in the club. You can't miss it, man. All for the amazing price of $150. Now stop playing.
Tap the sound. What did they say?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, you just had to go ahead and pay them bills real quick, man. Welcome back, Catch a Vibe Radio. Wilding Out Mondays with the homie SeeReal. So we're in the topic of these, the likes, the followers, and the algorithms and things of that nature. And we giving people a whole lot of game. You know what I'm saying? This is another thing
for free.
Y'all getting it for the free. This is another thing that happens. So once you start getting to the point to where you're starting to see some real movement and some real traction, then the dudes with the bots come even harder. Now, not only do the bots and those companies come harder, Instagram themselves do the same thing. Because this is what I need y'all people to understand out there. We giving y'all game right now. So Instagram care about one thing, and that's making money. Yeah, their platform is free, but they get eyes on the product, which means they can sell their advertisements to McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Hulu, to all those companies. They can charge them advertisement space on the company because they know their eyes there. So if they see you getting a bunch of eyes, then sometimes you're gonna notice, dog, I just got 100 new followers out of nowhere. And Instagram I didn't pay for followers or bots. Instagram gonna do it. You feel me? They don't want us to say stuff like this, but we ain't on Instagram right now, so ain't no canceling us right now. We on Catch a Vibe Radio, baby. We say what we want to say. You know what I'm saying? I did run the page. That's all I got to say.
I say a big one that really somewhere is
see, there you go. And he's back.
Okay. So a big one that get somewhere, and they said a lot about this, Snoop Dogg. They hate him a lot, but he's saying stuff like they need to get the streaming shit unorganized. Snoop Dogg don't give a fuck, and he's right.
Come on.
How you get 1 million streams, but you don't get $1 million?
Come on.
Let's talk about it.
And that is so great that you just said that, because that's such the perfect segue,
I know.
yeah, that's the perfect segue, because y'all know your boy is one of the main faces and influencers for the brand new platform Muse IQ. And Muse IQ is different from your Spotify's and your Apple Musics and all of that, because this is that situation where we allow fans to get involved. We allow the fans to pay their membership, and then they could choose, like if they're supporting SeeReal and they got the cheapest membership, which is $5. It comes with one validation, which is $1, and they can validate SeeReal. They go to this page, they click on validate, and now he gets that $1 every month. They pay their membership, he get that $1. So if 100 people, got that membership, and all of them validate you making $100 a month. You feel me? There are people out there that you wonder how much it takes 178 streams somewhere around there to make $1 on Spotify. There's people that's struggling to make 10 streams.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I just got up to $5, which is crazy.
Come on. And you would think like you would make the $5 be made like 2 hours in the day, but no, they're not even paying half a penny. They paying 0.00003 for each stream. It's craziness. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys want to kind of if you guys just want an example of how it looks like to, validate someone, here's an example of someone validating your boy, Blaze Hunter Knife Wonder on Music IQ. Just take a look, and then we're gonna get into what you think about the platform.
Sweat the technique, sweat the technique, sweat the technique, you know.
But yeah, so what she did was she went into the search bar, typed in my name, found me. Right under my profile, it says validate. She clicked on it. You saw she had the gold package. The gold package is $13. Come with 5 validations. So she assigned one of her validations to me, which means each one she pay her subscription, that bag goes to your boy, Blaze Hunter Knife Wonder. And all artists got the opportunity to do this. So how big is that in your mind, that there's a platform like this that caters to artists, that really slaps in the face what Spotify, Apple Music, and the streaming world is doing?
Man, it's definitely huge, because it's like, if we all get on it, we can take over, but we're gonna get attacked by them streaming platforms and be like, whoa, let's do a deal with you guys now.
Come on.
And it's not gonna be like Spotify no more. They're gonna realize that when they know that they can make more money off it than what they got, they're partnering with us.
Oh yeah.
But it's like they won't ever try to shut us down because we're the competition. But we're better competition. Like if we're making way more than them, even though I haven't put my music up because I've been just lazy, but I'm going to. But now it's like you kind of broke it down more how it works, because I didn't understand it. And it's like, yo, that's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's a big one right there. Like it's like someone just clicks on it and then you validate, which is crazy, because it's like people don't have to friggin' sit there and people say, oh, just keep on listening to my music so the streams goes up. Like what is that? Like what?
Come on.
You only have to hit validate one time and you get that stream. So if you got like 100 people to do that, that's like $100 in your pocket already.
Exactly.
So if you got 1,000 people to do it, it's $1,000 in your pocket.
Come on.
And
imagine what you can do with that $1,000. I be telling people all the time, I'm like, y'all don't think that your music, you doing music, you don't think your music is good enough? Out of all the billions of people on this planet, you can't get 1,000 of them to get the cheapest plan to get you, you know what I mean? One validation, that's $1,000 a month. Anybody would use $1,000 extra a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here's what I'm saying. Everybody's music's good. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody's music is good. Because you know why I say that? Because some music is always going to relate to somebody else. Then in your situation, it might not relate to that person. Or somebody else be like, yo, that's what I was feeling right now. The music's all relatable. It's an expression and emotion. I can make a song about money. Everybody loves it. But I can make a song about, hurt, pain, and losing a loved one. Nobody loves it. But you always get that one person that will lost a loved one. And I'm like, yo, I'm relating to this. You could talk about somebody, about candy. People won't relate to it. Talk about a toy that the kid likes. A lot of moms would relate to that.
Come on.
What I understand about music, it always is not ever going to be bad. People that say your music is bad or trash, it's because it's trash to them. They don't like it.
Exactly.
It happens all the time. Like Drake, and Drake never got picked up by I forget who it was. T.I. got shut down by T.I. Lil Wayne picked him.
Yeah.
Now it's like you just lost $1 million, or actually more than $1 million, because you were too stubborn. That's the problem with people nowadays. They get picky about who they want to pick with music, and it's like sometimes you gotta let that artist grow, because it's like you might not like them, but look at the ones that didn't like Drake and look how big he is. Every time he put a song out, it goes viral.
Mm-hmm.
Another one I'm gonna speak on my city, Pat Stay. A lot of people didn't think he was big as he was, but he got recognized by Eminem If You Die.
Yeah.
Me, I was not too close with Past Day, but he one thing told me, he's like, man, he said, you doing this music stuff is cool. But he says, the comedy stuff, he's like, I know you want this. So he invited me out and to do a commercial. And I was like a Jamaican on there or something. I don't know. I'm different. I'm creative, right? So
Yeah.
I remember that forever that he let me be on that commercial. He was actually gonna give me my own lines and everything, man. But he was trying so hard. And R.I.P. to the goat, man. You know,
Yeah,
for
man.
real.
R.I.P. to the GOAT,
I don't
man.
really care what anybody says if you didn't like him because he was a white boy or that. You personally didn't know him. If you
Yeah.
personally didn't know him, then you know he had a big heart. He really fucking admired a lot of people.
Yeah, man, and I'm glad that you know that you one of them real ones like that because and recognize that because a lot of people don't recognize stuff like that. Like I name dropped Aaron Carter earlier, and when I found the news about him passing, you know, I made a post because you know I personally you know
No.
knew this man. Now, we haven't spoken in a long time, obviously, but during that time frame where we were on a couple of tours, we played basketball together, we shared
Oh
advice,
wow.
things of that nature. Like that was my boy, you know what I'm saying? And when I made the post, somebody hopped on the post and was trash talking, and not just me. They was trash talking somebody else who shared somebody. I posted it, and then somebody shared my post, and then dude was like, "Oh, well, Migo Takeoff just died, and you know, I don't see you making no post about him." Like,
Yeah,
what?
people do that shit all the time. It's like we're not close with these people, man. Like you know what I mean? I respect to take off, you
Yeah,
know what I mean. But if I'm not close with that person, I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna post this person out. I don't know them,
yeah. Hey,
but they,
people die every day, B.
yeah, but people think just because of the signing of a rapper when they die, you're supposed to post them every minute. That's the only thing I hate about the music industry because they
Yeah,
never they always got mad at me. How the hell you don't like Tupac? I just never got into his music. I always was a Biggie fan. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's like it's just what I like. And then when he died, they're like, "Oh, you ride the train." I was like, "No, he had one good song. It was California or something like that. California, you know what I mean?" I like the jam because it was like a cool jam, like something when you go on vacation.
that's
Because
so
I never been in
crazy.
the states, so when I
Yeah,
go to the states and in California, I'm playing that song. Call me my first time in California.
yeah,
Even though what people don't know about Tupac, it's another thing, is Tupac was really from New York. He wasn't from Cali.
exactly.
Yeah, so but yeah, no, you gotta ask me something more, man. We're getting too much into that.
Yeah, man. And it's so crazy. I was just having a conversation with my boy, my boy Louvel yesterday. I was telling him like people get hot with me because like there are artists out there that are extremely talented. You put them on the list. You ask me to point something bad about them. They can't find nothing bad. It's just that I don't connect with them. And here's some of the ones on the list that people think I'm blasphemous for. J. Cole. J. Cole's amazing. You just don't. I just don't go out of my way to. Oh, I'm a J. Cole fan. Kendrick Lamar, amazing. I just don't go out. You know what I'm saying? Uh, is that way for me. If I break down skill level and listen to wordplay and things of that nature, if they have the Tupac and Biggie debate, if it's on the wordplay, punchlines, you know, the art of rap, obviously Biggie take the edge. But I connected with Pop more, so I was more of a Pop fan than a Biggie fan. You know what I mean? But that don't mean one is better than the other. It's just about a person's preference, and we shouldn't have an issue about a person's preference. But like you
people
said,
think
I want.
people
Yeah,
think
you go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, people think they get neglected. You like what you like. You know what I mean? Or it's like you can't change that. But a lot of people like they'll be like, oh man, if you don't like them, why how you not like them? You know what I mean? It's because you can follow the crowd. But if you follow just okay, that crowd's going this way and you see another crowd going that way, and I'm like, fuck
Yeah,
everybody in that crowd, I'm going my way.
come on.
That's how I am. You know what I mean? That's the
Yeah,
whole SeeReal name. That's you know what I mean? I literally will see a different vision before everybody else. Everybody's not seeing what I'm seeing.
come on.
You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of people get mad because they're like, you're not being like everybody else. You're just you.
Yeah,
I've had one guy told me from Texas. He's a rapper. I can't Stevie Damn Yee or something like that. I can't remember, but he's known, right? He said this one. He said, man, I like you, man. You're just straight up you. You're not trying to be nobody else. You're just you. That's one reason why he liked you.
Straight up.
And I seen another post the other day. It's like people get mad with the love that people show them more than they get the love that they get shown. They're not getting the same love like you, so they're like, I want that type of love. But you gotta understand, some people just generally got that love for that person because they're true to themselves. So you gotta look at yourself.
Exactly.
You being true to yourself? Because numerous of times, a lot of people are not being true to themselves, man. That's why they don't get that love.
Big facts. Big facts. I see, and of course I know, and I'm sure everybody can see that my boy, he really could have just been like, yeah, we're gonna do this later because I'm under the weather. You feel me? But he here thugging it out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I want to allow you to be able to get your. That would allow you to be able to get your healing and beauty rest. But the last thing that I definitely want to ask, you know what I'm saying, is what do we have in store for the rest of 2023 going into 2024 when it comes to the SeeReal brand?
Man, I got the OnlySeeReal brand coming back out on the website. I cut someone off with a business. So, you know, you're going to be seeing shirts that say OnlySeeReal. I'm going to have the website. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to try to branch off as I still work a normal 9-to-5 job. A lot of family don't respect it, but I was like, man, I know so many people like you that are working for themselves. I said, man, with all this type of support, it's going to happen and they're going to be blown away. Because like my aunt was blown away when everybody took the vaccine, and I stuck to being true to me and say I never took it, never. Man, I've been through so much pain, you know. I there's a lot of things, like I used to back in the day hung around a lot of bad people. You know, I don't really like telling people this, but did you ever get to the point they say, did you ever get shot at? Yeah, I came close. You know what I mean? You know, I always say, like, man, you know, being gangster is not the way. But a lot of the older youth, you know what I mean, older OGs be telling me I'm gangster as shit. And they only say that because I don't put it on. I don't come on and say, yo, I'm gangster. They only say that because of the way you carry yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it's like this one rapper just dissed me because I said I'm better than half the rappers of today. He was like, he made a whole SeeReal bullshit. And I responded and I was like, yo, this is kind of whack, bro. Because it is, because of the way he was talking about. Rappers gotta talk about using their guns. You can't use nothing else but guns. Yeah. You know what I mean? So one of the OGs told me, his name is Be Faithful. He's an artist from Cali. He said, man, that's you're gangster as fuck for that, because the way you handle that. You didn't let that shit up, bro. Most people get mad as shit. And I was like, man, this is the game. Everybody's trying to come to the top, but they ain't doing it the right way. If you gotta diss me in that way, please come higher. Because I'm never gonna respond from a diss that comes from some stupid. And I'm cool with it. I like dissing people, you know what I mean? I'll come and, you know, make a rap. But I try to stay away from dissing, because dissing is now where people want to shoot people. Like I said, a lot of rappers, all they do is talk that gun talk. I never made a song yet about guns. If I made a song about guns, it's about explaining why guns. This is what happens when you do this shit. Yeah. I just tell the real. And every type of shit, if I tell the real, a lot of people got respect for me. Like one of you guys that does the Catch a Vibe radio, he says, man, I really fucks with you. Because I really took the time, you know, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say, I paid for, you know, the interview. I paid for a lot of them, but it's what you got to do to get out there. Yeah. It ain't nothing fucking free. Nothing. Air is barely free. Facts. They have a hard time breathing because they cutting trees down and shit now. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm always gonna be true to me. I'm always gonna say shit that people don't like. That's why big one I like is 50 Cent and Boosie. They're my number one. If I ever get to meet them, I feel like they put me on a different path because they tell real shit all the time. Boosie, me, him, we probably get along like crazy. But Boosie's a different breed. Like, you know what I mean? Come on. And the way Boosie comes off and stuff, like I agree with Boosie when he said about the way we ain't cutting the dick off the son, which you don't even know, and they trying to put that in schools. See, that's the thing. Things is just happening what they're supposed to, like how the white government is doing, right? Come on. People are just pulling this stuff up, and most of us that are like me, you probably, this ain't real. I'm not gonna just justify and be cool with this shit.
Facts.
Like it's okay, and that's a lot of people are doing. The same with COVID. You got the vaccine. Oh yeah, everybody got the vaccine. You're all right. And I was like, man, you gotta sometimes use your own mind. Just remember, the people that did it, who got it, and people like, oh, you died for COVID. Was there any real truth that they died for COVID? Did it actually show that in their blood cells and show all in the thing that this is what they just said they died from COVID?
I know 4 people who got the vaccine and died after.
Right. You know what I mean? So it's like I took that as in like I gotta use my own mind. People, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about being like. I don't give a fuck what people want to respect me. Yeah, they're gonna respect me, but I really don't give a fuck if they don't like my music. I don't give a shit if they don't support me.
Facts.
Support gonna come because just the way I am, the way I speak up how I am.
Exactly.
I can make a status right now on my Facebook and say, all this real support is coming. Like, and I didn't do nothing but just be myself. 1,000 people would fucking share that shit. Well, they wouldn't get that much, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's because it's real. I'm speaking to existence. And one thing I say one more time, my boy B Faithful said this one. And I just mentioned him again. He was I never met him before. Some of the realest people I've never met. It's crazy. Some people in my circle, in my hometown. One of my homegirls. I don't like saying her name, but I'll say it. Her name is Tammy. She's always giving me respect. Like, and it's weird because we just met on Snapchat. Next thing you know, we're like each other. Like she calls me twin. Yeah. We grew to a point where we understand each other, and she supports the hell out of me with everything. And I'll name this one big thing before I start going on. You will only get support from everybody when it's popular.
Facts.
When it's popular to support you, I'm gonna say Unique said this one because I never said that one at Jim, and she's been listening to a lot of me, right? So a lot of people get the real talk from me because they like who I am and they learn how to I gotta be real.
Come on.
You know what I mean? So, but I try to tell everybody since we finished the interview, anybody doing music, anything out here, please don't give up, man. I've had family, I've had friends that turn on me, I had enemies try to, leave me for dead, and I'm still here doing this. I'm sick right now and I'm still doing this.
Come on.
Things is gonna pay off, man. It's gonna pay off. You keep going hard at this shit, man, it's gonna pay off. Do I think I would ever see someone like you? Did I ever think I would get this and that?
Come on.
Everything takes time. It's a process. It's a grind. Now, when people say keep grinding, they respect that because they respect you.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of people do this shit, man. They quit. I still have family say, "Yo, you gotta give up the music and all that." I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Damn right.
Because when I'm making $1 million, who coming to my show? Who gonna fuck with me? Who wanna support me? Everybody.
Mm-hmm. And you know how I'm gonna do them? I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do this with the utmost respect. You know what I'm saying? No heinous and bitterness in my heart. When we at the table, you gonna come up, hey, SeeReal, what it is, G? Aha. Somebody gonna come up, what's up, Blaze? I knew you had it. I'm hitting them with the Forrest Gump. Can't sit here.
Can't sit here.
Seats taken. Yeah. You weren't with us shooting in the gym?
I'm gonna hit them with the New York one. Get the fuck up out of here. Fuck you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Now we all know what Nelly meant when he said, hey, Nelly, can we get tickets to the next show? Hell no. Yeah. You for real? We understand now.
Every time someone sees you, that's why they hate Snoop Dogg so much. Because he's in everything. But they give him respect. That I told everybody. It's like 50 Cent said, get rich or die trying. My motto is, I ain't gonna stop till I keep trying.
Let's go.
Keep trying hard and keep trying harder. And I tell anybody who's watching me, who support me, best believe you're gonna see me till I die.
So
this shit a never ending story for me. I ain't never stopping the music. I ain't never stopping calling me.
Come on.
Get it out of your head. I ain't never stopping.
Speaking of comedy, this is how we ending the show off. We ending this. I've been waiting to do this because we could have talked about this before we got on, and but I felt like it had to be in this setting and in this, and you spoke this in existence. So I told you about a situation, you know, me being the co-owner of the Signature Series Network, which is the most prestigious network in the land, by the way, but that's not here nor there. We have a show called the Yo I'm Dead stand-up comedy show. We've been trying to launch, and all the different hosts we've been talking to just been they've been tripping. We give them the opportunity. They don't meet the demands of meetings, and they're not consistent. None of them take.
They're not committed. They're not consistent. They're just fabricating. They're just playing. Yeah.
You said a couple months ago was like, "Hey, look, they don't want the ball. I'll take it."
I'll take it.
Yeah, and I told you, I was like, you know what? If this other person that I'm in talks with right now don't pick up the ball, I got you. Guess what? He ain't pick up the ball. You know, so if you would have it, you know what I'm saying? I would love for you to be the official host of the Yo I'm Dead stand-up comedy show.
Grateful,
My
man.
God. Yes, sir.
Oh, you just made my day. What?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
you know what they always say back in the day? You snooze, you lose.
You snooze, you damn lose.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
So y'all better get used to seeing this face. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? This is the amazing Wild and Out Mondays on Catch a Vibe Radio. This is the homie SeeReal. I'm Blaze Hunter, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, and we out this beast.
What's happening? I mean, peace out.
Yo, let's go. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion, yeah, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta be great before it's too late. They yelling champ. Gotta stand like a stamp. Gotta move according like a band in the camp. Yeah, you know I'm about to blow. I know they hear me everywhere I go. Like everywhere I go, I'm a champion. Yeah, I know I'm a champion.